welcome back to another Raised by Wolves gaming episode. And you know, I was kind of hesitant to make this video because I'm not the best PvPer around, but I figure if there's people still out there chasing Lunas, they're probably bad at PvP like me. I finished my quest at the end of Season 5. There's probably people in Season 6 that are looking for it, so I'm going to run through the steps, give my little bits of advice, and hopefully it helps you get it in Season 6 if you don't have it already. So the first step is complete 10 competitive matches. That's pretty self-explanatory. The next step is 150 hand cannon kills in competitive. Now I recommend Trust, but honestly, whatever you feel most comfortable with from a hand cannon standpoint, you just need the kills. I used the curated version of the Trust, but use whatever you want. The next step is 200 solar kills in competitive. Focus on subclass and solar energy or power weapons. Make sure that you have everything loaded out with solar. You'll get there eventually. It's going to take quite a few games, but you will get there, I promise. The next step is complete 3 Rumble matches. That's pretty self-explanatory. The last one is 100 hand cannon precision kills in competitive. Now, personally, what I used for this was Fighting Lion with the Catalyst and West of Sunfall 7. And because I was playing on my Hunter at the time I did that, I used Lucky Pants as well. So a ton of aim assist, accuracy assist. With that, you fire off the Fighting Lion, you use West of Sunfall 7 with the Lucky Pants. Lots of headshots going on there. Initially I started with some other hand cannons and was getting maybe 2 or 3 precision kills per match. When I went over to the Fighting Lion and the West of Sunfall 7, suddenly I was doing like anywhere from 7 to 10 per match. So again, use what you think is best, but my suggestion is Fighting Lion with the Catalyst and West of Sunfall 7. A very good combination there. Now the final step is reach Fabled in the Glory Enabled playlist, and that means you need 2100 points, not 1100 as I originally thought, but 2100 points in comp. So I actually completed this before I completed the precision kills part because I changed over from my Hunter to my Titan. So I have a few things here for the people who struggle in PvP. These are my recommendations on how you can get through this. One, just remember, it's comp. It's supposed to be hard, okay? It's going to be difficult and you're going to have to struggle through it. Keep the end goal in mind. Keep persistent at it. Eventually you will get there. Use your best class and subclass for you. I main Hunter, but I felt like I was slaying better with my Titan. So I actually finished most of the points, probably from, I'd say, 400 points on. I switched over to Titan. I just felt like it was easier to slay. I had the shoulder charge. I could get the one-shot kills. I liked my loadout better. I had the one-eyed mask. I just felt like, all in all, I did a better job supporting my team by using Titan and not Hunter. I would also say, make sure you use appropriate weapons for the game mode and map that you're using. You're going to keep various weapons in your inventory. You can swap them out during the games, and it might also change based on the enemy playstyle as well. So if you see some enemies that, you know, you're playing Clash on Bannerfall, let's say, and there's people outside and they keep sniping you from out there, well, you might not want to use a shotgun and an auto rifle. You might want to swap out something where you can pick off those people at long range. I mained almost exclusively on my Titan the Cerberus +1. I just found it was very versatile for both close range, mid-range, and then my energy weapon I would kind of swap out based on the game mode and what we were playing. Sometimes I'd use a sniper rifle, other times I would use the Wishbringer shotgun. Kind of proud of myself that I went through this entire quest and I never used Dust Rock Blues, not even once. But you can. It was just a personal choice for me. I would say make sure you use stuff that you feel you can slay with. I would also say when you're going into matchmaking, don't worry about 4 stacks. The matchmaking algorithm is pretty darn good now for matching people that are close to your skill level. And I actually found a lot of times when we were going up against 4 stacks, because I solo queued almost this entire thing, that we would just stop these 4 stacks. I mean, we were crushing them. But occasionally, we'd load in, there'd be a bunch of solo players against a 4 stack, and one of the people would just quit right off the bat. And it was really difficult because there's a couple times where 3v4 we almost beat them. So if you see a 4 stack, don't worry about it. You're probably ranked appropriately to match up with them. My next point is make sure you play smart. If you can't slay, at least don't die. Don't put your team in a bad position. You don't necessarily need to hide in the back of the map, But if you find yourself in a 1v3, the best option may just be turn around and retreat to where your teammates are spawning, and then you can approach together, then you can get some team shots. Don't try to be the hero. If you're watching this and you're thinking, I'm not good at PvP, you probably need to know that in most situations, unless you're in the middle of a super, you're probably not going to be winning 1v3s. You should guard the heavy, make sure you can pick up heavy in the game modes, revive your teammates in countdown, stay alive to get your super. If you're dead, you're not getting that super energy and you can't help out the team. If you can't slay, and you have a teammate who's slaying who happens to get picked off in countdown, at least position yourself in a place where you can pick that person up and then the two of you can go attack the team rather than just being stuck by yourself. And the final point I would say is make sure you get your comp matches in every week. You get bonus glory points on the weekly reset just for playing comp. So there's a little bit of an incentive there. Even if you have a bad week, just play 3 or 4 games per week and you'll end up getting your comp points. If you have any pointers for other people that you would like to add to the comments down below, I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Share this video and let me know your thoughts. Hope you get your Lunas.